Rain on the panes, lights on the canal, coffee in the dusk.
Secrets no one needs to share, and every quiet brick remembers stories old. A coffee cup is warm in both my hands. The room is small, the city wide and deep. Outside the bicycles shine in the rain. Inside the jazz persuades the heart to sleep. And the room grows warmer as the shadows fall, like the city saved a little peace for us all. Amsterdam, stay slow for me tonight. Hold this gentle hour beneath your smoky light. Let the piano drift like raindrops on the glass. Let the soft old world return as trams roll past. In your cafes, in your hush, in your weathered glow, every lonely soul can find a place to go. Someone folds a newspaper by candle flame. Someone writes a name and never sends the page. Somewhere on the water moves a ribbon frame, a little boat dissolving through the misty gray. I hear the barista hum beneath the steam. I hear the saxophone bend low and kind, and all the restless corners of the day grow soft as if the rain could heal the mind. Amsterdam, stay slow for me tonight. Hold this gentle hour beneath your smoky light. Let the piano drift like raindrops on the glass. Let the soft old world return as trams roll past. In your cafes, in your hush, in your weathered glow, every lonely soul can find a place to go. No need for thunder, no need for fire, only the hush of the city growing higher. In memory and amber and windows warm and small, where evening jazz makes room enough for all. Amsterdam, stay slow for me tonight. Hold this gentle hour beneath your smoky light. Let the piano drift like raindrops on the glass. Let the soft old world return as trams roll past. In your cafes, in your hush, in your weathered glow, every lonely soul can find a place to go. So let the record turn and slowly fade. Let the street lamps tremble on the rain-dark lane. Tonight the world is gentle, worn and kind, and Amsterdam is playing through my mind.
sycamore for 30 years or so. He knows the houses by the heartbeat, not by number or by row. He slows his step at certain houses when the envelope is thin, because a thin official envelope means something's going in. In '53 he carried word of 17 who fell. He learned to pause before the knocker like a very private bell. He'd stand a moment in the quiet with the letter in his hand, giving the house one final moment to not yet understand. He slowed his step at certain houses on his route when the news inside was bigger than the envelope without. The postman who knew when the news was bad was the kindest interruption that a household ever had. He never opened anything he carried that was sealed, but the weight of what he carried was a thing he could feel. He said the worst one was the smallest in the thinnest white, just a name and a department and a date, and that's the night. He retired with a ceremony and a cake and a small speech, but the neighborhood still watches when the new man comes in reach, because nobody else slows down that way at the steps of the door. And some deliveries deserve more than just knocking anymore. He slowed his step at certain houses on his route when the news inside was bigger than the envelope without. The postman who knew when the news was bad was the kindest interruption that a household ever had. Leave the letterbox unlocked and let the mail arrive. Some messages need human hands to keep us all alive. The last chair scrapes across the tile floor. The bartender turns off the light above the bar, but still the pianist plays one final song for those of us who don't know where we belong. The trumpet wraps itself around the dark and leaves its fingerprints on every heart. A glass half full of something cold and still, and jazz that runs the night against its will. Late night jazz. when the cafe closes. Late night jazz, when the music slows, when there's nowhere left for anyone to go, and the final notes burn low. Late night jazz, just the music staying. Late night jazz on the upright bass swaying. When the world outside has fallen fast asleep, and the jazz is mine to keep. The pianist plays like no one's in the room, and fills the emptied cafe with his tune. I lean my head against the marble wall and let the music take me through it all. The candle stub still flickers on the bar. The city's quiet, not a single car, just trumpet, bass and piano in the black, and me with no desire to go back. Late night jazz, when the cafe closes. Late night jazz, when the music slows, when there's nowhere left for anyone to go, and the final notes burn low. These are the hours no one talks about, when jazz becomes the only thing without a definition, reason, or a name. Just sound and darkness, and they're both the same. No one's watching, no one's counting time. The pianist and I are in our prime at 3 o'clock in some forgotten year, when jazz was everything and nothing else was here. The music finally stops with one last chord that hangs in air and can't afford to let the silence be the final word, the most beautiful thing you've ever heard. The pianist rises, buttons up his coat. I stay a little longer with the last note. The candle burns its final inch of wax, and I prepare myself to face the facts that morning comes and music goes to sleep. But in my chest, these songs are mine to keep. Late night jazz, the cafe is closing. Late night jazz, the music's going, but somewhere in the dark it still plays on, long after even the very last song.
Rain on the pendant, lights on the canal, coffee in the dusk. There is blue on the canal and gold indoors. blues, a perfect half of sorrow, half of peace. At the window hangs the shimmer of the storm, yet in this room the world is all release. Old film colors soften every face. Brown cafe walls hold shadows tenderly, and from the speakers comes a velvet tune that sounds like rain, remembering the sea. And the room grows warmer as the shadows fall, like the city saved a little peace for us all. Pour the night in a coffee cup, let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam, you are memory, you are dream, you are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Past the trams and bridges, past the glowing signs, the quiet narrow houses lean and wait, as though they know that some hearts travel far, only to find stillness by a rainy gate. Here a smile is small but honest as the light. Here the tables know the names of tired hands, and every chord descends like evening fog across the oldest and the kindest land. Pour the night in a coffee cup, let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam, you are memory, you are dream, you are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Nothing is loud here, nothing needs to be, just the rustle of a coat, the hiss of tea, and the city breathing softly through the rain, as if to tell us we may rest again. Pour the night in a coffee cup, let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam, you are memory, you are dream, you are every lantern on the waterline, every note that that says the evening will be fine. Keep this song beneath the window's glow. Keep this room where quiet people go. Keep Amsterdam alive in dusk and steam. A vintage frame around a softer dream.
Out of the old Carlsberg brewery, where the copper vats still shine, and the smell of malt and hops is soaked into the limestone fine. The workers in the evening have their beer beside the wall, and somebody plays harmonica down the long and echoing hall. But in the cafe near the gateway, where the elephant stands proud, a jazz quartet is playing to a small and grateful crowd. And the beer tonight is darker than a winter afternoon, and the blues inside the brewery plays a slow and mournful tune. The old brewery blues, Copenhagen Porter Dark, the amber and the bitter, and the music in the park. Pour me something honest and let the evening do its work. The old brewery blues, the best things never shirk. J.C. Jacobson built his brewery on a hill outside the town, because he said that quality was more than reputation's crown. And the Pilsner that he perfected in the 1840 year changed the way the world was drinking its relationship with beer. But the blues arrived from somewhere else, entirely and much older, from the Mississippi Delta, where the cotton weighed the shoulder. And somehow here in Copenhagen, in a Danish winter night, the two traditions find each other and they feel exactly right. The old brewery blues, Copenhagen Porter Dark, the amber and the bitter, and the music in the park. Pour me something honest and let the evening do its work. The old brewery blues, the best things never shirk.
candle leans in closer while the coffee breathes its warmth. I found a small republic of calm inside a small coffee house interior, where porcelain and lamplight make a treaty with the rain. And every coat that passes carries stories in the grain. The waiter moves like midnight with a practiced kind of grace. A record turns in amber and puts patience in the space. Outside the windows shimmer with 1,000 softened gleams. Inside the room, the piano folds the weather into dreams. Hold this quiet coffee house where the weary hearts can slow. Stay until the last cup cools, the last tram bell is gold. Stay until the river writes the parts we never told. Stay until the lamplit glass has gentled every ache, and all the weary evening knows exactly how to break. A woman with an umbrella leaves petals in the hall. A newspaper lies sleeping by the coat rack near the wall. The saxophone is velvet and the brushes barely speak, like footsteps on old bridges at the end of every week. I taste the dark roast quiet and the sugar of the hour. The city turns from iron into rain-reflected flour. No one needs a grand goodbye. The room already knows how evenings in old Prague become the way a memory grows. Hold this quiet coffee house where the weary hearts can slow. Stay a little longer now, the night is tender slow. Let the coffee house keep watch where softer sorrows go. Stay until the bridge lamps blur like halos on the stream, and every pane of weather learns to carry one more dream. When the river keeps our secrets and the bridge forgets our names, let the saxophone remember. Let the bass walk carefully between the hours we keep. Let the trumpet kiss the dark and tuck the rooftops into sleep. Hold this quiet coffee house where the weary hearts can slow. Stay until the room grows dim and all the chairs are kind. Stay until the rain leaves only silver in the mind. Stay until the final chord hangs quiet in the blue, and Prague, in all her evening grace, sings back a little too. Coffee steam, window rain, cobblestone and lantern flame. Old city, soft city, keep me in your frame. Tonight, tonight, tonight. tucked it in on page 143 between the lines, where Fitzgerald says the light is green and all of time assigns a letter to nobody and nobody in particular, in the hope that someone beautiful might find it perpendicular. I wrote about the Tuesday when I saw you in the rain. You didn't see me seeing you, and I never saw again. I wrote it like a memory that needed to exist somewhere, even if the only place for it was in a book somewhere. Whoever finds this deserves to be loved, I wrote at the end, and signed it with the first name of someone else's friend. A love letter left in a library book travels further than most, from hand to hand to shelf, like a very quiet ghost. The librarian once told me that she finds them now and then, love notes, ticket stubs, and photographs of who knows when. She keeps them in a box behind the reference desk, as evidence that love was here and people at their best. I went back to the library to check if it was found. The page was clean, the book was there, the letter not around, which means someone took it with them, which is everything I hoped, that someone found a love note and with it learned to cope. Whoever finds this deserves to be loved, I wrote at the end, and signed it with the first name of someone else's friend. A love letter left in a library book travels further than most, from hand to hand to shelf, like a very quiet ghost. Leave a letter somewhere beautiful before you close the book, because someone will find it who needed one to look. Stay until the cups grow cold, till the sunlight leaves the gold, till the newspaper lies still and the church bells cross the hill. Stay until the jazz turns blue, till the morning deepens through, till the canal forgets the mist, and I remember every kiss. Stay until the cups grow cold. There is still so much to hold in this cafe by the stream, where love moves softly as a dream. Let the hours lose their edge. Let the city guard the ledge. Stay until the cups grow cold, while the day is still made gold. There are things we never say, yet they bloom here anyway. In the folding of your glove, in the quiet shape of love. No grand promise, no farewell, just the way the moments dwell, like cream circling in the black, never lost and coming back. Stay until the cups grow cold. There is still so much to hold in this cafe by the stream, where love moves softly as a dream. Let the hours lose their edge. Let the city guard the ledge. Stay until the cups grow cold, while the day is still made gold. When the afternoon grows near and the shadows sharp and clear, I will keep this amber scene tucked inside where time has been. Lion, with your patient grace, with your light on every face, teach me how to linger still, long enough for joy to fill. Stay until the cups grow cold, till the little song is told, till the soft horn fades from view, and the daylight turns more blue. If we must at last depart, leave this morning in my heart. Stay until the cups grow cold in this world of tender gold. One last sip, one final chord, one bright piece without a word, and down the canal the old light road, as the cups at last grew cold. On Rue de Rivoli the night falls down like silk. You walk so slowly through the lights, smooth and soft as milk. Your heels keep time upon the stones like poetry in flight, and every step you take turns silence into light. I carry roses losing color from too many waiting days, but when you turn and look at me, the ache just melts away, as though Paris forgives each wound I never could release. The moment your eyes find mine, everything turns to peace. Beneath the shop lights dimming low, you say that love need not always know a grand design or endless plea, only two hearts brave enough to be. Give me one kiss on Rue de Rivoli. Let the Seine wind keep our secret tenderly. No need for vows too high, no need for promises grand. Just say, stay here and take my hand. One kiss on Rue de Rivoli, and every lonely note becomes a melody. If life is only passing by, let this be our most beautiful night. A tiny cafe at the corner plays an old familiar song. The waiter stacks the glasses while the night drifts slow along. We sit across from one another in a sweet and gentle space, not too far to feel like strangers, not too close to lose our grace. You speak about your younger days and letters never sent, about the train you almost took and all the time it spent. I hear much more than just the words you carefully let free. Your eyes are always telling me the truth more faithfully. Time is falling from the candlelight. I do not want to lose this night in this room so soft and blue. There is only me and you. Give me one kiss on Rue de Rivoli. Let the Seine wind keep our secret tenderly. No need for vows too high, no need for promises grand. Just say, stay here and take my hand. One kiss on Rue de Rivoli, and every lonely note becomes a melody. If life is only passing by, let this be our most beautiful night. And if the rain comes down, we will not run. Let the city see what we have become. Two quiet hearts that dare to stay between the lamps and the silver rain. One kiss on Rue de Rivoli, like a film that never fades from memory. I'll keep you where the dark turns bright, as the reason I still believe in love tonight. Postcards and porcelain scattered on the table. Moments we were almost brave, moments we were able. Handwriting in faded blue, promises that once felt true. Coffee rings like
little moons underneath the April tunes, postcards and porcelain. Keep the morning lingering. Let the memories rise like steam through the edge of every dream. In the hush of cups and rain, life feels tender once again. Postcards and porcelain make the lost feel close again. There's Nice and Rome and Marseille there, and one from somewhere with sea air. But Lyon holds me in its grace, with canal light across your face. A cracked white cup, a silver spoon, a lazy and forgiving noon, and old cafe songs drifting by beneath a pale forgiving sky. Postcards and porcelain keep the morning lingering. Let the memories rise like steam through the edge of every dream. In the hush of cups and rain, life feels tender once again. Postcards and porcelain make the lost feel close again. We never really own our days. We keep them in these smaller ways, in paper worn and china thin, in songs the record presses in. The world forgets, the world moves on, but here the little things stay strong, and every faded card can bring a whole forgotten spring. Postcards and porcelain hold the softly broken things. Let the window fill with gold. Let the little stories unfold. In the tender clink and shine, I can taste another time. Postcards and porcelain make the heart begin again. Just a card, a cup, a chair, and suddenly the past is there. Not as sorrow, not as pain, but as spring returned again. Morning light slides across the window pane. Silver spoons and porcelain in the rain. A waiter moves as if he knows the tune. The city wakes beneath a pale blue noon. There's a hush between the cups and chairs, a little dream suspended in the air. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. A lady reads a letter by the wall. Two friends exchange a laugh, quiet and small. The pastry case shines under amber light, and every face looks softer, warm and bright. The marble tables keep 1,000 tales of whispered names and winter-coated trails. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. Like smoke above the room, a violin dissolving all the gloom. Outside the street is damp with gentle grace. Inside the hour lingers in this place. Above the mirror marks the day, but nobody is rushing far away. The pages turn, the little teaspoons chime, and every note is honeyed, slow and fine. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. Goodnight to streets of stone and cafe light. Goodnight to all who linger through the night. In old Vienna, where the hours softly flow, the jazz remembers all we used to know. Rain is tapping on the window glass. The coffee's warm, the evening's slow to pass. An old record spins on the wooden shelf. I pour another cup and talk to myself. The street lamp makes a halo in the mist, the kind of night that poets can't resist. A cigarette burns softly in the tray as all the busy world just fades away. Coffee and rain and a melody old, a story that's never fully told, a table for one in the amber light. This is where I want to spend my night. Coffee and rain and the jazz plays low. Nowhere to hurry, nowhere to go. Just the sound of this old cafe song and the feeling that I've always belonged. The waiter nods and brings another round. He knows my name, he knows my favorite sound. The pianist plays something soft and blue, a song that somehow always sounds brand new. Outside the world is cold and moving fast. In here it feels like 1952 at last. The velvet chairs, the photographs on walls, the laughter drifting through the marble halls. Coffee and rain and a melody old, a story that's never fully told, a table for one in the amber light. This is where I want to spend my night. Coffee and rain and the jazz plays low. Nowhere to hurry, nowhere to go. Just the sound of this old cafe song and the feeling that I've always belonged. The trumpet sings what words cannot say. The rain and the jazz are enough for today. Let the music carry me far away to every soft and forgotten yesterday. The candle flickers as the hours go by. The rain slows down beneath a clearing sky. But still I sit here, wrapped in melody. This moment is exactly where I need to be. One final sip, the piano plays the last. A gentle bow to all the golden past. I button up and step into the night and carry all this music in the light. Coffee and rain and a melody old, a story that's never fully told, a table for one in the amber light. This is where I want to spend my night. lights on the canal, coffee in the dusk.
There is blue on the canal and golden doors, a perfect half of sorrow, half of peace. At the window hangs the shimmer of the storm, yet in this room the world is all release. Old film colors soften every face, brown cafe walls hold shadows tenderly, and from the speakers comes a velvet tune that sounds like rain remembering the sea. And the room grows warmer as the shadows fall, like the city saved a little peace for us all. For the night in the coffee cup, let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam, you are memory, you are dream, you are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Past the trams and bridges, past the glowing signs, the quiet narrow houses lean and wait, as though they know that some hearts travel far only to find stillness by a rainy gate. Here a smile is small but honest as the light, here the tables know the names of tired hands, and every chord descends like evening fog across the oldest and the kindest land. For the night in the coffee cup, let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam, you are memory, you are dream, you are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Nothing is loud here, nothing needs to be, just the rustle of a coat, the hiss of tea, and the city breathing softly through the rain, as if to tell us we may rest again. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam, you are memory, you are dream, you are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Keep your song beneath the windows glow, keep this room where quiet people go, keep Amsterdam alive in dusk and steam, a vintage frame around a softer dream. Apricot in Lyon, floating on the waterline. Morning wears a softer color, somewhere between peach and wine. The bridges glow like quiet lanterns, swans leave ripples made of glass, and every breath the city takes
feels like a prayer that came to pass. Apricot dawn in Lyon, lay your light across my day. Turn my hurried thoughts to petals, let my shadows drift away. In this cafe by the canal, where the piano answers slow. Apricot dawn in Lyon, you teach the tired heart to glow. The scent of orange peel and coffee rises with the silver steam. A woman in a pearl white blouse laughs as if inside a dream. The newspaper boy keeps calling, yet even he sounds somehow mild, as though the morning touched his voice and made the restless city smile. Apricot dawn in Lyon, lay your light across my day. Turn my hurried thoughts to petals, let my shadows drift away. In this cafe by the canal, where the piano answers slow. Apricot dawn in Lyon, you teach the tired heart to glow. No cathedral made of stone could hold this tenderness alone. It lives instead in cup and chair, in small gold patches on the stair, in music low and linen white, in boats half sleeping out of sight, and in the way the morning bends to tell the soul it still can mend. Apricot dawn in Lyon, stay till every fear is small, till the day becomes a ribbon and the light forgives it all. In the hush of jazz and china, where the hours overflow. Apricot dawn in Lyon, you are all I need to know. Apricot dawn, gentle and thin, a tender light beneath the skin. And by the canal the old world gleams, like memory made of dreams. She grew up in the back room where the watches all ticked low. A symphony of seconds was the first music she'd know. Her father's magnifying glass enlarged the world he'd mend, and she learned that broken things deserve a careful hand. She heard time differently than those who only wear it. She knew the spaces between the ticks and how to bear it. A second isn't just a second when you've watched it made. It's a gear and spring and intention in a small cascade. The watchmaker's daughter grew up knowing what is rare.
people build with love and patient care. She heard time differently than everyone she knew, and that is why the clocks she made were always running true. She fixed the clock above the cafe, free of any charge. The owner asked, why do it? She just said, it's not so large. The clock had been behind by 8 minutes every day, and 8 wrong minutes daily is a life that slips away. She wound the watches gently with a reverence he'd shown. A woman who had learned that time is all we've ever owned. Her shop is still beside the river. If you need to find someone who treats the minutes like they're precious and designed. The watchmaker's daughter grew up knowing what is rare, that time is something people build with love and patient care. She heard time differently than everyone she knew, and that is why the clocks she made were always running true. Tick the moments carefully, don't let them skip or race. The watchmaker's daughter built a tender sense of place.
From Miradouro de Grassa, the whole city spreads below. The Tagus catches all the colors that the fading day lets go. Orange rooftops, white church towers, castle black against the gold. This is what Lisbon looks like when it finally feels old. People gather at the railing. Nobody speaks the common tongue, but the sunset needs no language. Old and tired, rich and young. Someone brought a bottle of wine, someone else a piece of bread, and the jazz quartet in the corner plays the things that can't be said.
But not every city glows like a place that holds its history in the light that comes and goes. 7 hills of fading amber, 7 songs at once in air. Miradouro keeps the secret. Beauty needs you just to stare. Stars arrive before we notice. Venus first above the west. The Tagus loses all its color, and the city starts to rest. Jazz plays softer as the dark comes, flugelhorn in the evening air. Sunset at the Miradouro, perfect whole, beyond compare. Together they hold the last of the light. Together. At the end of a 9-hour shift, she takes her shoes off slow. Beneath the counter in a corner that the customers don't know. Her feet have walked 1,000 miles from table 4 to 3, and every step was carrying more than coffee and pastry. She heard about a birth today from table 6 at noon, and table 2 was grieving someone lost too soon. She nodded at the right parts and refilled without a word, carrying the weight of everything she shouldn't have heard. She carries more than orders in the balancing of the tray. She carries all the fragments of a dozen different days. The waitress at the end of her shift is more than what you see. She's holding up the architecture of your cafe memory. The manager once told her that she should smile a little more. She smiled the smile she saves for things she's heard before. Her smile is not a uniform, it comes from somewhere real, from genuinely caring what the tables choose to feel. She leaves with tips enough to take the long bus home, and on the ride she's one more woman, beautifully alone. With all the conversations and the mornings and the years, and probably a song inside she's carried through the years. She carries more than orders in the balancing of the tray. She carries all the fragments of a dozen different days. The way waitress at the end of her shift is more than what you see. She's holding up the architecture of your cafe memory. Thank the waitress at the end of every shift you make. She's carrying a little of the world on what she takes.
The city lights are bleeding into fog along the bay. The bar is closing down for some, but I've decided to stay. There's borrowed light from street lamps that don't know my name, and midnight smoke around the room is always still the same. A woman at the bar is reading something worn and thin. Her coffee cup a fortress she has built herself within. The barman pours without a word, as if he's heard my thoughts. We're all just borrowed figures in each other's photographs. Midnight smoke and borrowed light is all that I require. Just a quiet corner and the warmth of fading fire. The trumpet plays a phrase that's older than the song it's in, and somewhere in the blue hour I might find my way again. These blue hour sessions have a language all their own. Confessions made to tables that are happy not to phone. The piano says the things that people can't quite say. We lean into the music till the darkness turns to gray. The clock above the register says something past the late, and I'm the only one left now who isn't in a state. The barman picks his jacket up and says he has to go. I tell him just one more, I say, I really need the slow. Midnight smoke and borrowed light is all that I require. Just a quiet corner and the warmth of fading fire. The trumpet plays a phrase that's older than the song it's in, and somewhere in the blue hour I might find my way again. Close the blue hour up now, let the morning start its claim. The borrowed light extinguished and the smoke behind the frame. I tucked it in on page 143 between the lines, where Fitzgerald says the light is green and all of time assigns a letter to nobody, and nobody in particular, in the hope that someone beautiful might find it perpendicular. I wrote about the Tuesday when I saw you in the rain. You didn't see me seeing you, and I never saw again. I wrote it like a memory that needed to exist somewhere, even if the only place for it was in a book somewhere. Whoever finds this deserves to be loved, I wrote at the end, and signed it with the first name of someone else's friend. A love letter left in a library book travels further than most, from hand to shelf like a very quiet ghost. The librarian once told me that she finds them now and then, love notes, ticket stubs, and photographs of who knows when. She keeps them in a box behind the reference desk, as evidence that love was here and people at their best. I went back to the library to check if it was found. The page was clean, the book was there, the letter not around, which means someone took it with them, which is everything I hoped. That someone found a love note and with it learned to cope. Whoever finds this deserves to be loved, I wrote at the end, and signed it with the first name of someone else's friend. A love letter left in a library book travels further than most, from hand to shelf like a very quiet ghost. Leave a letter somewhere beautiful before you close the book, because someone will find it who needed one to look. He sets the board up every morning at 9:15. The piece is worn from decades, but the strategy's still fine. He moves the white king's pawn and waits as if someone's across. An empty chair is only opponent in this beautiful loss. He won the city tournament in '52, they say. He keeps the trophy hidden now behind a framed bouquet. His wife would come and watch him then, with coffee and her smile. He still sets out 2 cups now, in his singular old style. Every move a memory, he plays against the past. The bishop guards a corner that was never meant to last. Old man in the window seat, with everything to give, still playing all the games of life and learning how to live. The young man at the counter look and wonder why he stays. He's working out a problem that has lasted 40 days. It isn't really chess he plays, it's something more like time. The end game isn't winning, it is finding the sublime. He tips the black queen gently, in a gesture old and known, and sits back in his chair as if a verdict has been shown. He'll set the board up once again, tomorrow at the same, because the point was never in the ending of the game. Every move a memory, he plays against the past. The bishop guards a corner that was never meant to last. Old man in the window seat, with everything to give, still playing all the games of life and learning how to live. He folds his coat and heads back to the street with careful grace. A man who carries whole worlds in the lines upon his face.
A book lies open on my lap today. The words float slow like dust in amber rays. Outside the window, rain is coming down, softly washing all the colors of the town. The cafe fills with piano, bass and drum, a gentle rhythm for the afternoon to hum. My coffee steams beside my elbow there, and jazz is floating softly through the air. Reading by the window in the rain, jazz playing low to ease the gentle pain of all the days that passed without a song. A rainy afternoon is where I belong. Reading by the window, page by page, jazz carrying me through every age. The music music and the words become the same. A quiet life with no one else to blame. The chapters turn like seasons in the year, and every story holds a heart sincere. The jazz trio plays something long and slow, the way the river moves when currents flow. A child runs past beneath a red umbrella, the waiter hums along like an old fella. The rain decides to stay a little more, and pages turn as they were meant before. Reading by the window in the rain, jazz playing low to ease the gentle pain of all the days that passed without a song. A rainy afternoon is where I belong. Between the lines of every book I read, there lives a song that gives the heart what it needs. And between the notes the jazz trio plays, there lives a story of 1,000 days. So let the rain fall, let the pages turn, let the piano play as long as candles burn. I have all the time the afternoon will give, and music is the only way to live. The book ends softly like a jazz refrain, and I look up to find it's still raining. The cafe's warm and everything feels right. Between the music and the fading light, I order one more cup and start anew. Another story and another tune. The window shows a blurry, washed out street, and here inside, this life is so complete. Reading by the window in the rain, jazz playing low again and again. Let the afternoon just drift away. This is where I'll always choose to stay. April leans across the window pane. Gold on the canal, then gold again. A rose in a glass by the sugar tray, and Ghent turns soft in the middle of the day. In this 1960s cafe, boss a jazz crossover. Chairs remember coats and names, silver spoons and little flames of sunlight trembling on the rim of every cup filled to the brim. The waiter folds the paper thin, the room lets mellow voices in, and outside on the cobbled lane, a tram goes by like gentle rain. Old facades in cream and stone hold 1,000 hours of their own, and every passing hat and glove moves as though the air were love. No one has to hurry here. Time arrives and disappears, slow as cream in coffee swirled, soft as dust upon the world. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden arrogant cafe where hearts grow quiet and want to stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. A bicycle waits near the wall, patient in the amber fall of sunlight slipping through the trees with old cathedral dignity. Somewhere far a record plays with velvet edges, smoky grace, and the windows catch the gleam of a city dozing in a dream. I stir the sugar just once through, watch it vanish out of view, like all the worries I had brought into this room and then forgot. In the hush between the cups, all the noise of life gives up, and the smallest things appear clear as if they're meant to hear. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden arrogant cafe where hearts grow quiet and want to stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. Maybe joy is only this, the porcelain lip, the rose's kiss, a fragrance near a folded sleeve, a reason not to rise and leave. Maybe grace is afternoon, not too early, never noon, just the kindly hour that knows how a tired heart unwinds and glows. If tomorrow asks too much, I will answer with this touch of canal light, cafe air, and the peace still waiting there. So I gather every sign, the marble counter's patient shine, the lazy sacks beyond the door, the heel clicks on the wooden floor, the mirror with its softened gold, the stories nobody has told, the drifting steam, the linen white, the tender middle of the light. If evening comes, it may come slow, with one last gleam on cups below. But for now the room is kind and leaves the restless world behind. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden arrogant cafe where hearts grow quiet and want to stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. Stay a little afternoon, do not hand the day too soon. Keep the canal in rose and gold, keep the coffee warm to hold. In the golden arrogant cafe where April learns to dream and stay, leave one song upon the air so I can find this feeling there.
He He works on shoes the way a sculptor works on stone, with the knowledge that the finished thing will finally stand alone. He takes the worn and rizzled heel and gives it back its ground, with leather cut with patience and with stitching that is sound. A pair of Oxford brogues came in that were 60 years of age. He looked at them and said, "These have been through every stage." He spent a week restoring what another man had made, and sent them out like new again, without a lick of trade. He said a good soul should outlive its owner if done right. The cobbler made his shoes to last well past the owner's night. He built them with a permanence that few things in life bear, because the ground beneath your feet deserves exceptional care. He told me that a shoe reveals more than people think. The wear pattern tells him where your posture has a kink. The left one always different from the right in subtle ways. He reads the story of your body in the soul's long days. He's teaching now at 70 to anyone who'll stay, because cobblers are becoming scarce and souls are thrown away. He says, "I don't need many students, only 2 or 3, to carry on the language of good shoes for what will be." He said a good soul should outlive its owner if done right. The cobbler made his shoes to last well past the owner's night. He built them with a permanence that few things in life bear, because the ground beneath your feet deserves exceptional care. Bring your shoes to someone who believes they're worth a mend. A cobbler and a good soul have no reason to end.
Custard tarts beside a notebook, cream and cinnamon in air. Window light falls on the margins and the hush is everywhere. Custard sweetness turning pages and the low cafe heartbeat. I let the room grow tender while the quiet starts to sing. Read a little, dream a little, let the softer minutes flow. Let the old jazz hold the evening, let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon, time is softer, and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. Coffee writes a silver ribbon in the sunlight by the pane. Old blue tiles remember softly every winter, every rain. Pages turn like like little sailboats drifting through a calmer hour. And Lisbon keeps my heartbeat in the hush of stone and flower. Read a little, dream a little, let the softer minutes flow. Let the old jazz hold the evening, let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon, time is softer, and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. There is no hurry in this corner, only velvet, wood and steam. Every chair and every window holds the edge of some old dream. Muted horns and gentle footsteps move like shadows on the floor, while the city hums in sepia just beyond the cafe door. Hear the low bass walk in circles, hear the brushes kiss the snare, hear the windows breathe with harbor wind and candle-scented air. Nothing loud and nothing urgent, just a lantern-colored sweep of a vintage song in Lisbon, leading gently into sleep. Read a little, dream a little, let the softer minutes flow. Let the old jazz hold the evening, let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon, time is softer, and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. If the day becomes too crowded, let the melody remain, like a tram bell from a distance or a soft persistent rain. I will stay with these small comforts, with the cup between my hands, till the lamp glow and the moonlight fold the city into sand. Read a little, dream a little, let the softer minutes flow. Let the old jazz hold the evening, let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon, time is softer, and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. Stay a little longer, stay until the candle sleeps. Soft piano fading, brush drums like distant rain. Night settles over Lisbon.
Rain on the panes, lights on the canal, coffee in the dusk.
Secrets no one needs to share, and every quiet brick remembers stories old.